It's insane, this guitar, dude.
This guitar is an old friend of mine made it, and the guitar is also an old friend of mine.
When I write songs, I'm going to use my own language until I'm dead. Yeah.
It's always, the community is just so driven around one thing, and that's music. So, yeah. The connections with other artists that you can make too.
That is the coolest part.
Really
That is
find
100%.
people who are kind of on the same wavelength as you.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah, I think so, man. I think when it comes down to it, people would rather go out and listen to music and forget about everything else, you know.
Definitely healing. Music's an amazing thing in this life, and I don't know what I would do without it.
I feel like it's the thing that makes me feel the most me. Like I feel the most comfortable as like a human being when I'm playing music. And
I think it's part of my true identity that makes me who I am.
For me to sing or to listen to allows me to like tap into something that I don't necessarily have access to at any other time. Emotions or just a really great feeling of being connected to like everyone and everything.
I think that music for me is an emotional outlet. My brain really shuts off and I can be present and in the moment when I'm playing music. Also when I'm writing music, it's a great avenue emotionally as well.
Hi, I'm Jon Gagnon. This is my wife, Jaclyn Gagnon. We've been married for 22 years, and we've been playing music for about 10 years.
I think we play a little bit of everything. My voice kind of follows like a folky feel, so that's kind of what we've leaned into. We also love playing rock, alt rock and blues, and
Reggae.
kind of a little bit out of every era as well. So diverse.
Okay, that song's called Without Me, and it was actually a song I wrote before I met Jaclyn, and I played it for her. I was like, "Oh yeah, I wrote you this song." She's like, "Bullshit, you didn't write that song for me." And she's been calling my bullshit ever since.
I called him out, but it was a nice song, so
Yeah.
we kept it going.
And I actually, because that was over 20 years ago, I'd stopped playing it at some point and completely forgot it for probably 10 or 15 years, and then just a little thing where I was like, I was like, oh yeah, that was a song, and it kind of sort of came back to me that I didn't have it written down anywhere, but I remembered.
Well, the lyrics came back.
Yeah, the lyrics came back.
Maybe they changed a little bit. Who knows? But.
Yeah, they did a little bit, but she kind of helped me rework it, and we that was one of the first songs we performed together.
Mm-hmm.
Just like ghosts, and they've run out of time. The road towards their future was paved in gold, but the white lies beneath the sturdy oil. Asleep in the backseat, white Cadillac, white Cadillac, behind the steering wheel, white Cadillac. Asleep in the backseat of a white Cadillac, or behind the steering wheel. Right towards our time, like a safe pair of pants in a fool's paradise. We're at 6s and 7s, we're still right towards our doom. If you know which way the wind blows, then 100 flowers bloom between the devil and the deep blue sea. Music soothes a savage beast, but the hellhounds, they're howling for you. They're howling for me. They're howling for you. They're howling for me. They're howling for you. And where will we be?
The next song is called White Cadillac. It's kind of like a song about, I guess,
Big oil.
yeah,
industry?
big oil kind of in small towns, and just how, you know, it always seems to be these opposing views where, you know, there's people that just want to drill and take all the resources, and the people that want to not do that, and how we're kind of all in the same bus together, and you know, we're all on planet Earth here, and eventually it's all going to run out, and what are you kind of left with in the end, right? And so yeah, that's kind of what that song's about.
Well, tell me, now what do you think of my life? A thief and a cheat, 'cause that's kind of what it seems as I hang my head in defeat this snow in the spring. And there's a ghost in the machine, and the wind whispers to the trees. Well, I knock you off your feet. I am your darkness in your dreams. I am the poison just out of reach. I am your secrets you can keep. I am the reason why you weep. Well, I'm not wrong, but I might be mistaken. Well, that's just what you'd say. Life hits a game. You gotta pay to play, so be careful. The company you keep, sometimes wolves, they turn out to be sheep. But let your guard down, you might see I really wasn't who I imagined you to be, more lost as the scattered leaves. I'm not the cure, nor part of the disease. I'm just an old pair of worn-out shoes. Time to throw me out like yesterday's news. I am your darkness in your dreams. I am the poison just out of reach. I am your secrets you can keep. I am the reason why you weep. Forgive but you can't forget, so I relive every drunken step as the darkness builds within. You can't stop before I begin. There's no easing my worried mind. There's no pleasing my guilty soul. No believing in your eyes. Truth is in the lies I've told. I am your darkness in your dreams. I am the poison just out of reach. I am your secrets you can keep. I am the reason why you weep.
I like the bass walk down in that one. Bam, 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 bam.
Thanks.
Infidel.
The last song is called Infidel, and I think it's about maybe doing something that you're not really proud of, but coming to terms with it and writing a song about it. I mean, I started playing probably electric guitar and lots of, kind of guitar heroes, I think, like everybody else has, blues and all that kind of thing. And as far as like acoustic and kind of getting into more acoustic music with Jaclyn, we both really loved like the Lumineers, Shaky Graves. There's a band from Victoria called O.C. Elliott.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of the whole folk revival thing is pretty inspiring. A lot of that music is a lot of good stuff in there.
It took us a long time to like come together on the musical styles that we both appreciated, because I am very much like electronic. That's my first love is EDM, which you can't really play in a band.
Yet.
So yet. Maybe I'll learn
will.
how.
Maybe we will, yeah.
But yeah, for singing, definitely O.C. Elliott, Lumineers, yeah, Shaky Graves. But probably the first band that we kind of loved at the same time was Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
Wow. I think this is a musical, not just music, I think it's an artistic mecca around here. Like, it just seems to be, everybody has like this amazing talent, whether they're painters or singers or musicians or whatever. So when we go out to, say, an open mic, I think the best part is all of the other musicians that we get to sit down and listen to. It's not really about us getting up, it's about us sitting down and listening.
Yeah, and I mean, being that it's a small town, like all, kind of growing up here and being in the music scene for as long as we have, you kind of get to know everybody, and it's just pretty awesome to see everybody
really
support,
good community.
Out supporting each other and all the cross-pollination, different players playing in different bands. And I mean, there's some great musicians that live in this area and the whole valley and in Smithers and Kispiox, like really talented people. So and the festival scene is awesome, and getting out, that's kind of our favorite thing to do is in the summer, go to the different festivals, and if we get a chance to perform, that's great, and see all the bands. And I mean, music's kind of a magical experience to see it happen and to be part of it. So it's
I think music, for me, to sing or to listen to, allows me to like tap into something that I don't necessarily have access to at any other time. Emotions or just a really great feeling of being connected to like everyone and everything.
Yeah, I mean, electric guitar and playing when I was a teenager was really an outlet for me, and it's something that I locked into, and it was a way to express stuff that I didn't know how to express, but you could kind of scream and yell and through your guitar and really convey those emotions that didn't know how to. So that was always a big reason why I kept doing it. It's just helpful, therapeutic, and and connecting with other people. It's pretty awesome to be in a band and sharing music and space and time and it's a passion, and I'm very grateful for it. I have a new project with some other local musicians called Beam Station Road, and it's myself, Jim Young, Jordan Biblo, and Adam Shaw, and it's kind of cool because I get to play bass in it as well as guitar. I've only ever played guitar in bands, and getting to play bass is pretty cool, and I actually get to play drums too on one track, one of Jim's songs. He's going to play guitar, so that's been pretty cool. And they're all everybody in the band is a songwriter, so it's kind of neat to put, we're playing songs that everybody's written, and that's been a lot of fun. I still love going and playing the little festival circuit that we have up here. So we played Valhalla Fest last year for the. We've played there once before. Yeah, hopefully we can play there again. Kispiox, we'd love to. We've played there numerous times. That's a favorite of ours to go to and play. And yeah, I'd love to even stretch out farther to other festivals. So one day. We got a few tunes on YouTube, I guess.
Under the Dearly Departed.
Under the
It's a
Dearly
little hard to
Departed.
find because Shaky Graves has something called the Dearly Departed as well. So you'll
There's a
probably
song
find them
there.
before us. But
Yeah, if you search any of the titles of our songs with Dearly Departed, they'll kind of pop up on YouTube, and you can check them out there. But other than that, we haven't. We're not on Spotify or anything
we're not
like
recorded, no.
I guess locally people can catch you at the open mics.
Locally,
That's right.
Yeah, you can find us locally at Sherwood Open Mic every other Sunday.
Well, tell me, now what do you think of my life? A thief and a cheat, 'cause that's kind of what it seems as I hang my head in defeat this snow in the spring. And there's a ghost in the machine, and the wind whispers to the trees. Well, I knock you off your feet. I am your darkness in your dreams. I am the poison just out of reach. I am your secrets you can't keep. I am the reason why you weep. Well, I'm not wrong, but I might be mistaken. Well, that's just what you'd say. Life hits again. You gotta pay to play, so be careful. The company you keep, sometimes wolves, they turn out to be sheep. But let your guard down, you might see I really wasn't who I imagined you to be, more lost as the scattered leaves. I'm not the cure, no part of the disease. I'm just an old pair of worn-out shoes. Time to throw me out like yesterday's news. I am your darkness in your dreams. I am the poison just out of reach. I am your secrets you can't keep. I am the reason why you weep. Forgive, but you can't forget. So I relive every drunken step as the darkness builds within. You can't stop before I begin. There's no easing my worried mind. There's no pleasing my guilty soul. No believing in your eyes. Truth is in the lies I've told. I am your darkness in your dreams. I am the poison just out of reach. I am your secrets you can't keep. I am the reason why you weep. Well, tell me, now what do you think of my life? A thief and a cheat, 'cause that's kinda what it seems as I hang my head in defeat this snow in the spring. And there's a ghost in the machine, and the wind whispers to the trees. Well, I knock you off your feet. I am your darkness in your dreams. I am the poison just out of reach. I am your secrets you can't keep. I am the reason why you weep. pay to play, so be careful the company you keep. Sometimes wolves, they turn out to be sheep, but let your guard down. You might see I really wasn't who I imagined you to be, more lost as the scattered leaves. I'm not the cure, no part of the disease. I'm just an old pair of worn-out shoes. Time to throw me out like yesterday's news. I am your darkness in your dreams. I am the poison just out of reach. I am your secrets you can't keep. I am the reason why you weep. Forgive but you can't forget, so I relive every drunken step as the darkness builds within. You can't stop before I begin. There's no ease in my worried mind. There's no pleasing my guilty soul. No believing in your eyes. Truth is in the lies I've told. I am your darkness in your dreams. I am the poison just out of reach. I am your secrets you can't keep. I am the reason why you Well, tell me, what do you think of my life? A thief and a cheat, 'cause that's kinda what it seems as I hang my head in defeat. There's snow in the spring, and there's a ghost in the machine, and the wind whispers to the trees. Well, I knock you off your feet. I am your darkness in your dreams. I am the poison just out of reach. I am your secrets you can't keep. I am the reason why you weep. Well, I'm not wrong, but I might be mistaken. Well, that's just what you'd say. Life, it's a game. You gotta pay to play, so be careful the company you keep. Sometimes wolves, they turn out to be sheep, but let your guard down. You might see I really wasn't who I imagined you to be, more lost as the scattered leaves. I'm not the cure, no part of the disease. I'm just an old